Our first speaker this evening is Wei Wang. With his speech entitled, "The Book is Better," please welcome Wei Wang.
Good afternoon. Some of you may find me look a bit familiar. I'm often mistaken as Michael McIntyre. The title of my speech was really inspired by a Chinese comedian who was an American immigrant. A couple years back, he was invited to an event where the Vice President Joe Biden was there. And he went, "Mr. Biden, I have admired you for a long time. Before I came here, I read your autobiography. And today, I have the privilege of meeting you. And I just think your book is so much better." Now, not all of us have autobiographies written for us, but I think we all have our own versions of books, the appearance in front of others, which can be quite different from the substance inside of ourselves. Now, take me for example. Under this seemingly calm and confident shell, there's still an insecure and nervous little me inside. I think for the fellow Toastmasters, you would all understand what I'm talking about. But my insecurity and nervousness really came from my immigrant background. I came from China, and I came here about 15 years ago into this country, spent my first year in Edinburgh. In the first few months, I had troubles with my name. You see, my name is Wei. Often people refer to me as Wei. I never paid any attention until some time later. I realized Wei in Scottish means small. See, this has gone on for a while, so I never really paid attention or can recall whenever I was introduced to people where the ladies were in fact looking at. Which is why whenever I tell that story again, I pay attention. Having graduated from Edinburgh, I went to Cambridge to continue my studies. And Cambridge is a fantastic place. You've got so many international students. So you could imagine there are just hundreds of exotic name time bombs waiting to go off. I remember in my first week, there was this Russian chap. His name was Ivan. And it's funny, whenever he introduced himself, he would go, "Hello, my name is Ivan." But then many of the responses he got was, "Oh, it's nice to meet you too, Ivan." See, after that long, dry spell on the dating scene back in Scotland, for the wee reasons, I developed this personal annoyance over people getting their names wrong. So at one point of time, I actually literally pulled a guy aside, and I said, and I was trying to be subtle here, I said, "Don't take this the wrong way, Seaman." But I think his name is Ivan. So Seaman had a strange look and said to me, "Yes, but my name is Simon." So that was a lesson learned for both of us, I think. Of course, over the next few years, my English got a lot better. And for those of you who study a foreign language, you will know that one of the signs of being proficient in a language is that the ability of saying the same thing in different ways. So for example, instead of saying, "Thank you for being kind," you could say, "Thank you for your kindness." Instead of, "I'm really afraid of being in the dark," you can say, "I'm afraid of darkness." I was quite excited over this discovery, and one time I was debating about Scottish independence with a girl from Perth. And at one point I said, "I'm sensing a bit of a political correctness here, Peggy." And you have to understand, back then, it was quite an achievement for me. I could have said, "You are being politically correct." But that would have been too blunt or too direct, right? So feeling quite good about myself, and Peggy said, "Funny you would mention that, we." And she said, "Political correctness starts with a P. You see, my name is Peggy, and my boyfriend's name is Paul, and my favorite color is purple. I am from Perth, and my favorite fruit is peach." And I said, "Wow, Peggy, I didn't realize you had so much penis in your life." Thank you very much.